welcome to our training video about how to submit your Part 1, your candidate profile of your Phillips Academy application. So what you want to do is you want to go to gatewaytoprepschools.com. That's where our application lives online, and you're going to register. You need a parent to register you, but after that you can fill out the other parts of the application. We've already registered, so we're going to log in. When you register, it's going to ask you for some personal information, and that's going to transfer into the candidate profile, the Part 1 of your application. So here in Part 1, it's going to ask you for some basic biographical information that you can fill out, your contact information, how we can best email you or contact you, your educational background, your school that you currently attend, how long you've attended there, things like that. Your interests and achievements. What are your extracurricular activities? What do you enjoy doing? If you are, waiting, if you're running for a position such as student body president, things like that, and you want to wait until you find out the results of that, don't worry, you can go ahead and submit this, and there's another part in Part 2 where you can share that information with us. So you don't need to wait until you know all of your extracurricular activities before you share this information with us. Family information, things like that, and then any additional information that you want to share that you feel like you didn't get a chance to share in the rest of the candidate profile. Perhaps you attended a CTY course and you want to share your instructor reports from that, or you did summer session at another school and you want to share the instructor reports from that. Feel free to upload that here. Make sure that your PDF file is under 1 megabyte. You can also share multimedia links with us as well through YouTube or either Vimeo. If you have videos of you performing, whether you're singing or dancing or playing an instrument that you'd like to share with us, you can feel free to do so here. If you want to make your videos private, just make sure that you share the password with us as well. If you want to share links with us but they're not ready quite yet, that's okay. You can go ahead and submit your Part 1, and there are places in Part 2 where you can share that information with us. Now, it's important for you to submit this early on because submitting it opens up the rest of the application for you. So once you submit this, you can go ahead and start writing your essays. The Part 2 is your short answer essays. Part 3 is your graded writing sample. And you can also request teacher recommendations. So once you've submitted Part 1 and you've submitted your payment, you can go ahead and access the rest of the application. So Part 2 of your application, we want a graded writing sample. A graded writing sample is an essay that you've done for class, either English or history, something like that, where you've gotten teacher written feedback on it. So not just a grade, but has your teacher written notes to you about maybe ways for you to improve. We'd like to see those notes on your graded writing sample. Your parents are also going to write a parent statement, and then you're also going to have some of your own short answer and essay questions to write. Now, if you're applying for the 9th, 10th, and 11th grade, you'll have some short answer topics to choose from. 12th grade and PGs will have their own answers to choose from, and then you guys will have a longer essay that you can all choose from. And then as you see at the end of this, if there's any other information that you wanted to submit that you didn't get to submit in Part 1, you can let us know here. Did you get a part in the school play that you're proud of? Did you get elected to a position? Do you have multimedia links that you want to share with us? Now remember, all of this is due February 1st, so it's important that you submit your candidate profile ahead of time so that you give yourself time to submit these essays. When you want to request a recommendation from one of your teachers, you're going to do that down here. You need to talk to your teachers beforehand, make sure that they're willing to write the recommendation for you, and ask them for their email address. Once you do, you're going to put their name and their email address in here, and it's going to send them an invitation to fill it out on your behalf. Make sure you're asking the correct person because you can only enter one person's email address in here. You're going to ask for your current English and math teacher, so that's this year. For their recommendations, you need to enter their email addresses here. And that's how you navigate the online application. It's pretty simple. Remember to submit your candidate profile early on. This creates a digital file for you so that everything that comes after, whether it's your test scores, your teacher recommendations, we're able to link it to your application. So you're going to want to submit that as early as possible. Remember that our application deadline is February 1st. Thank you so much for your interest in Phillips Academy. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact our office, and we look forward to seeing you on campus soon.